I'ma be happy. I'ma be good. You better believe it. I'ma be happy. I'ma be good.
I don't want my glasses to glare. So, I'm just coming here to make a video, kind of like a Flawful diary entry, you could say. Lately, I've been like not in the best of moods. It's a lot of personal issues going on, family stuff, like crazy things that I never would have thought in a million years would be going on. I don't know who this is. Give me a second. Y'all. Oh my God. Like, God did it for a reason. God made that person call me right then in that moment for a reason. Y'all do not understand what has been going on, what has been taking place in life right now. Like, my heart is in freaking shambles. My heart is so freaking broken, and it's not even my story to tell. It's not my struggle to tell. It's just someone I love dearly, and to sit back and have to watch them go through something when I feel like I should have protected them. God made that phone call right there so I can gain more emotion for this video. You guys, certain things happen in life and you just wonder why, and you don't understand why this is going on, and you realize that lessons have to be learned. Lessons have to be learned. You can't always protect people, even like despite how much you love them, despite all the things you try to do to help them. You can't always protect people because God has He has struggles set aside for each and every person. He has certain things that people have to go through, individuals have to go through in order to get to the next phase in their life. Like, I wish I could share with y'all like what has been going on. But nonetheless. Okay. So yesterday I was just down in the dumps, like, and I was asking myself why, and I just sat down and had a conversation with God, and I was letting God know what I need and what I want from Him, and the help I need in order to get to where I want to go, and the path that I want to take, and helping me figure out what that is, because not everybody knows what they want to do. I remember when I was younger, like, I just could vividly see the future that I wanted for myself, and I could see marriage, and I could see success, and I could see all these things, and it was just so vivid, and I had no doubt in the world that I was going to be successful and I was going to be somebody one day. And things happened and continuously happened while I was growing up, and it was just like, you're destined to struggle, to go through these bad things. These bad times are going to continue to happen, and then you're not going to see good. And then I sat down yesterday, and I do this often. Because sometimes I lose my vision. So I sat down yesterday, and I was so down, and all of a sudden I was looking at the positive things in my life, and all those prayers that I made for myself, and all the things that I thought I'd never have, or I thought weren't possible for my life, and I just realized that I have them. And it may not have came right in that moment, but eventually it came. You guys, even one of my subscribers was telling me one time how I was talking about how much I needed a car, and then next thing you know, I have a car. It's so much that has happened in my life Like, even for instance, when I was in elementary school, I always wanted to be someone's princess, be on the float and be in the parades and stuff like that. When I was in elementary school, that was one of the times where I was like dealing with abuse and stuff like that. So I wanted to feel pretty. I wanted to be on the float. I wanted to be in those dresses and do all these things. But I was a chunky girl. I was chubby, and I felt like no one thought I was pretty because of my size and stuff like that. I get into middle school, and I was in several parades. I was the queen of my school when I was in 8th grade. I was Miss 7th grade. That happened for me. It didn't happen when I wanted to in that point in time when I was in elementary school. It happened in middle school, but he blessed me twice as much. I didn't think I was going to be crowned 2 years in a row. Didn't think that at all. It's little things like that. It just makes you see that, okay, gain back your focus. Everything that you want is achievable. It may not happen right now, but it will happen. It will happen. And I just sat there and I realized that, and I'm like, Shannon, stop. Just stop being so hard on yourself. I keep on saying, I don't have this, I don't have that, blah, blah, blah. When I look at it, when I had my old channel, I didn't have none of that. I had this bootleg ass little notebook laptop with crappy behind quality, and I would make videos consistently, and those videos would get views, and my subscribers was going up, and I wasn't even trying. But look at me now, I'm trying, and I'm not satisfied. And I have more subscribers on this channel than I had on my last, but I was gaining more supportive subscribers and more down subscribers on that old channel because I was being myself. I wasn't thinking about, oh, I want this amount of subscribers, or I want this to be a job. I wasn't thinking about it, and I was getting it. So I just took away my subscriber thing or whatever, so I can't see it. So I'm making these videos like how I was doing in the state that I was in a long time ago, where I just made them because I felt like it, because I wanted to make them, not because I wanted to have people watch them and become famous or become the next biggest thing on YouTube or this, that, and the third. I was losing sight of what I wanted to be doing, who I am, just losing sight of everything. And I keep putting pressure on myself to do things in this life, and to just putting pressure on myself, and it's stressing me the hell out. I put so much pressure on myself because it's certain things that I set down into my life that I want to accomplish. Like for this year, I want to accomplish certain things. I accomplished one of those things, which is getting a car. My next thing was I wanted to be able to make YouTube a career for myself and to gain over 1,000 subscribers and start getting paid from off YouTube. That was my second goal. And then my other goal was to move out and have my own place. Maybe the subscriber thing is not going to happen for me right now, but it's going to happen. It may not happen right now, and it may not happen in that order. Maybe it's not car, YouTube, move out. Maybe it's car, move out, YouTube, or something like that. But my priority right now is moving out and having my own place and being able to figure out who I am. Because I don't know who I am, you guys. I do not know who I am. I don't. And I'm trying so hard to figure it out, but I feel like you have to have a good environment. You have to have a peaceful environment. You have to be comfortable where you are, and I'm not. And I need to move out. I need to have the funds, and I stress myself out about jobs and saving money and stuff like that, because I know in my mind, and I know I need a job, I need a car, and I need my own place. I need those things. I need my independence. And that's just who I am. That is who I am. That's why I didn't move back with my ex. That's why I left and really too much didn't want to go back, because I want my independence. I want to be able to do things myself and just be somebody. I want to be somebody, and that's the thing. I want to be somebody because I've never felt like anybody. I never felt like I was somebody. Never felt like I was somebody. And it's like I sit back and I watch other people become successful and doing all these things, and things seem to come so easy to them, and I'm looking like, this person hurt me so much and then they're getting blessed. And that confuses the hell out of me. And it's discouraging sometimes. It's very discouraging. But yesterday I told myself, focus on the positive. Realize that all you have to do is ask and you shall receive. And not even that, you take a couple of steps to get to where you want to be. You don't just sit there and wait for a blessing. You go after that blessing. And yeah, maybe I don't have the ideal job that I wanted, but I got a job. I put forth the effort of filling out applications, and I prayed, and then I got a job. I wanted a car. I prayed for one. Then I actually put my butt out. Then I put my foot out, and I got the money, and I got myself a car. I did these things myself, and I have to stop being so hard on myself. And that's the thing that I always do. I'm always hard on myself, you guys. Like, I'm gonna do a story time about my first car, because that car out there was not really my first car. I'm gonna do a story time about my first car and what happened to that. But you guys, you have to stop being so hard on yourself, and you have to realize the things that you are doing and the things that you do have and where you come from and where you are now. Because I would be in a better headspace if I took the time to realize that, yes, Shannon, you've been trying and you have accomplished so many things. You have done so much and you don't give yourself enough credit. I'm so hard on myself, you guys, and I cannot help it. I'm so hard on myself. I always prepare myself for the worst to happen. And that's crazy that I do that, but it's like I'm so used to getting hurt. I'm so used to things just crashing and burning and things going wrong and not knowing what I'm going to do. And then it always, a way is made. Something always works out, even though I stress so much. And it's like, you should be able to pray and then let it go. But me, it's like I know that my prayers are going to get answered, but I still worry. I still worry because I wasn't fortunate my whole life. I'm not one of those people who had a silver spoon in their mouth. Life was rough growing up. It is still rough. It's very rough. And because I haven't had the best life, it's so easy to look at things and be like, it's not going to work. It makes my heart hurt. And that's the worst feeling to have, because it's not like I can pull my heart out and caress it and massage it and make it feel better. I can't do that. So it's just the inner feeling within me, and I can't get it out, and I can't do anything about it. I just know the things that if I had in my life, I would feel better. Things are so tough right now, you guys. Y'all just don't understand. It's so tough. And I do things on my own, but at the same time, it's like sometimes I wish I had help. I wish I had someone to look at me and see somebody that is doing good things and wants to help them out. I'm sorry. So sorry. Like, I wish someone would look at me and see a bright future and want to help me. But at the same time, I'm afraid of that, because at one point I thought I had that, and then that crashed and burned. And I ended up feeling like betrayed. So that's why I want to get my own, but at the same time, I know I can't do it alone. Nobody can do it alone, because whenever you look at things, you may think that you have done it by yourself, but when you really look at it, you've had help. Someone helped you. I just want to be happy. I want to be worry-free. I want to be stable in all aspects of my life. I want to be mentally stable, physically stable, financially stable, spiritually stable. Every aspect of my life, I want to be stable in it. And it hurts, because in the back of my mind, I'm like, something's going to go wrong. I just wish you guys knew. You guys are like the only people I have to talk to. The only people. Like, people on YouTube treat me way better than people in my real life. It's not treating, it's it seems like y'all care more. Because everybody in my direct life, they feel like I'm so strong. And they just, let me put it like this. I'm more vulnerable on here and on the internet. Like, as far as how I express myself, I'm more vulnerable online. In real life, I have more of a thicker skin and a guard up, because with the stuff going on, my family issues, no one in this house has seen me cry about what is taking place right now. If I were to go to certain people and say that I'm emotional, they'll be like, what? If you ask my sister, she will say that I'm nonchalant and I don't care about stuff and this, that, and the third. So I'm more vulnerable on here because I don't get a chance to be that way in real life, basically. Because I feel like I have to put up this shield and I have to protect myself and I have to be tough. But you can only be that way for so long. And this is my break from reality. This is me taking off all of that tough shell and just being who I am on the inside. Kinda, because I still don't know who I am. But this is a piece of me. And I don't know what the point of this was. I just felt like I had to do this, and I had to sit down and I had to make this video. Because one day I feel like I'm going to get on YouTube and I'm going to be somebody. One day. Like, one day people are going to care and I'm going to be able to do what I want to do and make the content and have the means to make the content I want to make, and I can reach out to people and I can help others that may be in this position that I am at this point in time, and I can just help, and one day I will be in a position to do that. I know it will happen. So, yeah. this is a diary, and this is how I felt today. So, I'm sorry, you guys, if this brought you down a little bit, but I hope in the same notion, it kind of lifted your spirits a little bit. But this is real life, and real life is not always sugar and cream and peaches and cream or whatever. It's not always like that. I would love to get on here and be happy and stuff like that, but this is my life, and this is what's the real deal. And I'm not going to be fake with you guys, and I'm not going to pretend like everything is good when it's not, because you guys are probably going through some things that aren't good, and you want someone to relate to. So I'm going to be relatable. I am relatable. I can relate to you guys, and I know you can relate to me. So I'm not going to hide things unless it's too personal or unless it's not my business to tell. But for the most part, I'm going to be real with you guys, and I hope that you guys watch my videos and you decide to be supportive, and you decide to look out for my videos and motivate me. We motivate each other, and just you guys subscribe and tell your friends to check me out and stuff like that, and eventually I will get to the point that I want to be at. But right now, my biggest priority right now is moving out when the fall comes. Moving out, getting my own place, getting my own space, finally having my own room. I don't have my own room. I don't have my own bed in this house. I don't. So having my own space. Y'all don't know how I'm living. Y'all don't know. But yeah, one day, and we're gonna document this. What's today? Today is June 17th. I said it, and one day I'm going to be successful. One day. But I will see you guys next time. I love you, and hope you decide to come back again. And I love you guys. I really do love you. Thank you. And if you haven't already, subscribe.
I'ma be happy. I'ma be good. You better believe it. I'ma be happy. I'ma be good. Get that understood. I'ma be happy. I'ma be good. You better believe it. I'ma be happy.